who we're watching this week. Kasie, you're our guest. If you want to go first, you can go first.
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to steal this from other people, but I have to say that Kevin McCarthy is the person I'm watching this week in the context of what we were just talking about, how to handle Marjorie Taylor Greene and all of these other issues, because, he has he went one way after the insurrection and then seemed to kind of go back another way, has handled this. I was actually a little surprised how strong his language was, opposing what was going on, and good on them for doing that. And Marjorie Taylor Greene obviously felt like she needed to put out a statement distancing herself, which I'm not sure I would ever see her do anything along those lines in terms of press coverage. So I'm interested to see how he handles this week.
All right, Brez, are you going to surprise us?
No. Chuck Schumer, my man, Chuck Schumer, big and bold, Chuck Schumer. I think he's got to, look, he's gonna have to make a decision on how he moves the Americans Jobs Plan, and whether he tries to do it under reconciliation or whether they try to do some kind of bipartisan deal. He's going to have to work with the White House. This is a huge moment for the Biden presidency and for Schumer.
All right.
I'm going to go Chris Murphy because the gun stuff, it's an issue he's worked on for a zillion years now. And listen, I we are skeptics by nature, and we are bearish by nature, but I would say I'm a little bit less skeptical this time around that something could get done. And Murphy and Blumenthal have been working it, so I'll say them.
All right, Kasie, you stole mine. So I've switched mid round, but I'm going to say somebody we didn't actually speak a lot about during this roundtable, which is, I think, Joe Biden. I think this is a really important week for him. It's guns, what he said on immigration, how they handle that. That flip-flop at the end of the week was really a tough note for him. The J&J vaccine. I mean, he's had a lot of success in the early kind of nascent days of his administration, but I think the rubber hits the road here this week, and it's going to be really important to see how that administration takes some of these challenges and tries to move them forward.